Hey, good afternoon everyone, TrackMan44 here. Hey, this is the tire off that 430 case, the left rear that had a flat in it. I'm thinking it's probably got a thorn or something like that. I don't think it's a blowout or anything. But we're going to do a redneck tire breakdown this afternoon if we get a little bit lucky. You know, we do these by hand. I don't think I've ever paid anybody to do one. Well, yes I did. On the backhoe, about 3 years ago, I paid a guy to put a brand new tire on a backhoe just because we were in a big time hurry, you know. But at any rate, we're going to go ahead and see if we can break this down. May get lucky, we may not. This is a fluid-filled tire. Chances are the rim is, or the tube is going to be ruined by the time I get it out. But we're going to give it a shot, see what happens. And just think, those die-hard Dodge fans don't seem to think a 464 is worth anything. But at least they're good for something, ain't they? I got the center of the two-piece stem out already, so now I got to get that driven backwards through the rim, and that's where we're going to damage it, pretty sure. And these old tires, WD-40 is your friend. You saw I sprayed all the way around the bead before we started. Then once we broke it down, I sprayed up underneath there. That's to get it to start breaking down off of the bead. So next thing I did is I went ahead and put that centerpiece of the two-piece stem back in, because those are replaceable. It's not a big deal if I ruin that. I don't want to beat on the open receptacle that screws into. So I just put that back in and lubricated it up a little bit with WD. So far so good. Looks like we might get lucky. So now I'll just take this center piece back off. That can be thrown away. It's going to be replaceable. And that's going to be able to be depressed right back down inside underneath the tube, inside the rim. So when I get the tube out from the other side, I'll be able to pull it all the way out. Now this thing's still going to have probably 5 or 6 gallons of fluid in it because it only runs out so much. So yeah, let's go back to business and getting that started. Of course I got to get the other side broken down anyway, so I'll be back after I get the other side broke down. With this side propped up with a 4x4 and a 2x6, that gives me the space up here to get my arm in and get that tube starting to come out. I'm down to where the wad of water inside the tire doesn't want to come out through the narrow space here. I'm going to get another 4x4 and prop underneath here so I can get that mouth opened up. Boy, that's a lot of water. There's a good 4 or 5 gallons of fluid in there. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this over, let it drain out, clean up my hands a little bit. Well, the tube's over there draining the last of the beet juice or whatever else it was in there. Kind of tasted like Thanksgiving, so it must have been beet juice. I know it's not propylene glycol. Next thing we got to do is get that tire the rest of the way off of the rim. So once we get this thing all the way off the rim, which the worst part's already done, then we'll go ahead and clean that rim up a little bit, get some primer, some Rust-Oleum primer, and then a coat of whatever color Rust-Oleum paint I got. And then by that time I should have the tube verified that it's either good or bad. If it's bad, I should have a new replacement. We should be able to put it back together, either repaired or a replacement. So that might be the end of this one here. I don't know. I may take that off yet tonight, but I'm kind of getting tired. But if this is the end of it, this is TrackMan 44, and I'm out of here, guys.